grace this event. I am delighted with the response that my brethren in robes have shown in attending this international dialogue about the judiciary and the changing world. Justice Bhandari from the International Court of Justice also found the time to be with us today. The zeitgeist of our times has been incredible technological development. The entire world today is interconnected like the World Wide Web itself, and a small change in one corner of the world can result in changes in different parts of the world. Judiciaries all over the world are dealing with this kind of change, what might be called a rights revolution, a technological revolution, and a demographic revolution. Our decisions no longer impact only those who live within our jurisdictions, but also those who live in other jurisdictions, some very far away. A conference like this offers opportunities for dialogues between judges from various jurisdictions in the world to exchange ideas and gain knowledge from each other on many aspects of gender justice, right to privacy, populism, environment, and sustainable development. I won't go into the details of the subjects. That India is a melting pot of myriad cultures and traditions is well known. This is equally true of its judicial system and institutions. We have assimilated legal cultures of all civilizations who have come to our shores. The Mughals, the Portuguese, the French, the Dutch, and finally the English. Right from conventional court systems to customary methods of adjudication, our rules of evidence are not only the conventional rules based on the Anglo-Saxon Evidence Act. There is a diverse mixture of traditions of the past infused with the present, looking toward the changing time. In the northeast of this country, it might be interesting for members from foreign jurisdictions to know, there is a chicken liver test which is employed to determine the guilt in the absence of direct evidence. The priest selects a small chick, cuts his neck, removes its liver, examines it, and hands it over to the other members of the court, the panchayat, for examination. The panel then decides collectively on whether the accused is guilty, post the examination of the liver. There is also the practice of taking oath by holding the tooth of a tiger. I think the implied condition is that if he lies, a tiger will kill him. This is the fascinating diversity, and there is a book by the Supreme Court which deals with this diversity. Before these cultures reached our shores, India had a well-established system of courts. The rules were all contained in scriptures which prescribed an open hearing in courts. I am talking of ancient times, in the presence of officers of the court. For example, the Vyas Smriti provides the various stages for a valid decision. They are these: the plaint, the written statement, issues, evidence, its analysis, arguments of the lawyers, provisions of law, and finally, that the decision should be of the members of the bench. The last requirement is that the judgment should have a royal seal.